there are few musicians in Nigeria in secular music. There are more priests than musicians, because he comes out in tattered clothes, he comes out with multicolored hair. 10 years ago we would have thought he was mad. And when he shows up, he sings only one song. The song always comes with a sound that has no meaning, and then everybody adopts it. I have seen ministers use that sound to preach. Everybody seemingly wants to dress like this young man that just came out, do their hairstyles like this young man. That's priesthood. It means they have connected with a spirit, and that spirit sees them an accurate vessel through which they can project their intentions. I did a study on the lyrics of that song. I'm not surprised that killings have risen in the nation. You check. You can go on Google and don't sing the song. I don't even know how the song sounds. I've not heard it before. But I was curious, and I saw that beyond his summons to people to begin to hustle so much to be rich, that song has a violence part of it. You can kill if you want to, maim if you want to. It's captured in the song, and people sing the song. You don't know that every time you sing or listen to the song, you experience what you call channeling. It's the strength of a spirit, of a priest. What he does is to use a sound to ferry a spirit into a being, and everybody begins to act like that. We are behind schedule. Darkness has continually updated themselves. We are many years away. We find out that in many territories, the strength of the fathers is what balances the territory, because the songs came when all that was left in church was singing and dancing. I was speaking over a city not too long ago. About 2 years ago, I saw that the fathers in the city will die following each other, and I announced, we need men to rise to fill these positions. There's a shape of church that city is supposed to have. In the last 2 months, thereabout, we have lost 2 of them, the most senior of them. So somebody called me who heard the prophecy and said, sir, the fathers have died, but we are the new fathers. So I said to him, you can preach, you can't summon the town. There is fatherhood in preaching, there is fatherhood in covering. If darkness is about to hit your city, can you cover the city? Now if you know that city, you know the city. The city has become so accident prone, and in the last 3 weeks many lives have been lost because the city is exposed. There is no longer anyone to cry, restore. Unfortunately, a priest is not born. So that you are saved does not make you a priest. They are raised. So we also need men. We need men who have gained mastery of that spiritual expression, who will settle down to teach. It's not rush work. Witches, you see, a witch does not go to school to fly. I'll go into scriptures now. Because what a witch embodies is a spirit that is educated. It's the craft itself that flies. So if somebody becomes a witch this night, he can fly this night. Unfortunately, the kind of spirit that we have received is not an educated spirit, it's an educating spirit. So when you know the Holy Spirit, you will be able to maximize him to the degree that you are educated. That's why there are things that we must teach. After people have given their lives to Christ, if we find out that God is sending them into a capacity, we must labor to grow them in that capacity. That yes, you have been called to be an intercessor. Sit down and learn how to be an intercessor. We need those men to come back, and we need those kinds of teachings. If not, we will jump into an existence. You know, I travel around, and some people can't even introduce themselves without looking for a title. Says, I'm an intercessor. Says, what do you pray about? What is Jesus doing in this your region that he has decided to burden you with? Because you can call yourself a name, if Jesus doesn't recognize you, he won't talk to you about the territory. So what are you interceding? But in terrible times. And terrible times. But God will show us mercy.